Hello students, you are watching ISC Mathematics and we are solving exercise 6 of chapter number 6, problems on quadratic equations. Okay, we have already completed till question number I think 17 was the last question which we had solved. Now let us solve question number 18 onwards. Yes. Or question number, I think it was 16. Yes or no? The last solve was question number 16. Now let us solve question number 17 onwards. Okay, question number 17. A train covers a distance of 780 km at a speed of x km per hour. Total distance is given. Total distance is 780 km. Okay, speed is given to be x km per hour. Okay, had the speed been x plus 20, if the speed is increased, let us denote that by new speed x plus 20 km per hour. Okay, then the time taken to cover the distance would have been reduced by the new speed is here in this case x minus 5. Okay, the reduced speed. Clear? The time would have been increased by 1 hour. So that is actually the difference between the times taken when you move at a speed of x km per hour and when you move at a x minus 5 km per hour speed. Clear? So expression for time is obviously distance upon speed. Clear? It is very clear, as less the speed, more the time taken. So time taken will be more in case of if you move at x minus 5 km per hour, and therefore I will write down over here difference. Time difference is given. Time difference is 1 hour. Okay, so 780 upon x minus 5 minus 780 upon x is equals to 1. Okay, so 780 minus 780 minus plus 780 into 5 3900 upon x minus 5 into x is equal to 1. Let us further simplify. Okay, this is 780x and x over here. So 780x minus like this. Okay, so 780x plus minus will get cancelled. Okay, we are left with 3900 is equal to x into x minus 5. Therefore 3900 is equal to x square minus 5x, therefore minus x square plus 5x plus 3900. Take minus sign common, x square minus 5x minus 3900. Okay, now find two factors of 3900. Let us find out two factors of 3900 such that the difference is 5. So 3900 can be factorized as, we know that 3 13s are and 2 2s are 4 and 4 25s are. Yes or no? So 13 5s are 65. Yes, 60 and 65. Clear? So we have two factors, 65 60s are 3900, and if you take the difference you will get minus 5. Okay, and therefore x square minus 65x plus 60x minus 3900 take common, therefore x minus 65 plus 60 common, x minus 65 is equal to 0, therefore x plus 60 into x minus 65 equals 0, therefore x plus 60 equals 0, or x minus 65 equals 0, therefore x is equal to minus 60, or x is equal to 65, therefore x is equal to 65. Since neglecting x is equal to minus 60, we will neglect the negative value. Okay, here you are told to evaluate x, so we have got the value of x. So question number 17 is over. Now let us solve question number 18. Okay, the distance by road between two towns A and B is 216 kilometers. Okay, distance by road between two towns A and B are two towns. So distance between towns A and B, distance by road, yes or no, is 216 kilometer, and distance between two towns A and B by train is 208 kilometers. Okay, speed of car is x kilometer per hour, and speed of train, it is given that it is faster by 60 kilometer per hour. So we have to solve x, write down the equation. We have to form or frame a quadratic equation, and then we will find the value of x. Okay, here speed of car is given to be x kilometer per hour, and speed of train 16 kilometer per hour faster, so x plus 16 kilometer per hour is the speed of train. Now the time difference must be given. Let us check out what is the time difference. Okay, 2 hours. Okay, here 3 different answers. We have to write time taken by car, expression in x. So time taken by car will be, distance is 216 upon speed is x. Okay, so 216 upon x hours. Similarly, time taken by train, that will be 208 upon x plus 16 hours. Clear? So first two answers we have written. Now the train takes 2 hours less, so time difference is given 2 hours. Okay, so we have to find, first we have to frame the equation, and then we have to find the speed of train. So let us do that. Okay, time difference is given, number 3. time difference is 2 hours. That is obviously the one which is moving at a less speed. Okay, will take the train takes 2 hours less, so train is faster or reaches earlier. Clear? So first time taken by car minus time taken by train. So we can write the expression in this way. What is the time taken by car? That is 216 upon x minus 208 upon x plus 16 is equals to 2. Okay, now let us simplify this expression to form a quadratic equation, and then we will solve. Okay, so therefore 216 into x plus 16 minus 208 x into is equal to 2. Now let us simplify. So 216x plus 3456 minus 208x upon x square plus 16x is equal to 2. Okay, now 216 minus 208 will be 8. So 8x plus 3456. Therefore 8x plus 3456 is equals to 2x square plus 32x. Therefore minus 2x square minus 32x plus 8x plus 3456 is equal to 0. Okay, therefore minus 2x square minus 24x plus 3456, taking minus 2 common, we have x square plus 12x minus 1728. Okay, now 1728 is the cube of 12, we know very well. So 12, 6 2s are 6 2s are 6 2s are. We want the difference to be 12. So 6 6 are 36, 48, 36. Yes or no? So we have two factors, 48 and 36. So x square plus 48x minus 36x minus 1728 is equal to 0. Okay, so x common, x plus 48 minus 36 common, x plus 48 equals 0. Therefore x minus 36 into x plus 48. Therefore x minus 36 is equal to 0, or x plus 48 is equal to 0. Therefore x is equal to 36. Since neglecting x is equal to minus 48. Okay, so we have got the value of x, that is the we have to find the speed of train. So speed of train is x plus 16, so obviously it is going to be 36 plus 16, 52 kilometers per hour. So we'll write down one last statement over here. Therefore speed of train is equal to x plus 16 kilometer per hour is equals to x plus x is 36 plus 16 is equals to 52 kilometer per hour. Clear? So this is the speed of the train, which is our required answer. Okay, so we have now completed question number 18. Now let us solve question number 19. Okay, question number 19. Car A travels x kilometer for every liter of petrol, while car B travels x plus 5 kilometer for every liter of petrol. Okay. So you are given the average of the car. Okay, x kilometer per liter. Clear? Yes or no? In 1 liter car will run x kilometers, or car will cover x kilometers. So average, or we can write, yes, average consumption it is given. Car A travels x kilometer in 1 liter petrol. Okay, while car B travels x plus 5 kilometer in 1 liter petrol. Okay, now petrol used by car in covering 40. Total distance is given. Total distance to be covered is 400 kilometers. Okay, you have to write down over here. Number of petrols used by car A and B. Obviously, therefore number of petrols used by car will be given by the distance upon average. We are given here the average. This is the x kilometer per liter, and for car B average is x plus 5 kilometers per hour. So number of petrol used by car A, total distance is 400. So total distance upon average. Okay, this is the number of petrol, number of liters of petrol, 400 upon x liters. Okay, and number of petrols used by car B will be 400 upon x plus 5 liters. Okay, so this is answer number 1. Okay, now if a car used 4 liters of petrol more than car B, okay, so car A consumes 4 liters more petrol than car B. Yes or no? So obviously this value is greater because it is given that car A is using more petrol. Yes or no? So difference is given 4 liter. Okay, and therefore you can difference in the quantity of petrol used is 4 liters, and therefore the expression will be 400 upon x minus 400 upon x plus 5 is equal to 4. Now we will simplify this equation to get a quadratic equation, and then we will solve it to find the value of x. Okay, so let us do that now. Okay, therefore 400 into x plus 5 minus 400x, x into x plus 5 is equal to 4. Therefore 400x plus 2000 minus 400x upon x square plus 5x is equal to 4. Okay, therefore 2000 is equal to 4x square upon 20x, therefore minus 4x square minus 20x plus 2000 is equal to 0. Taking minus 4 common, x square plus 5x minus 500 is equal to 0. Now find out two numbers whose product is 500 and difference is 5. Okay, so 25 into 20, yes or no? 25, 20 is a 500, clear? Yes. So x square plus 25x minus 20x minus 500 is equal to 0. Therefore x common, x plus 25 minus 20 common, x plus 25. Therefore x minus 20 into x plus 25 equals 0. Therefore x minus 20 equals 0, or x plus 25, and therefore x is equal to 20. Neglecting, x is equal to minus 25. So car B, we have to find the number of petrols used by car B, and therefore petrol used by car B is equal to x plus 5 liters is equal to 25 liters. Okay, so now let us solve next question, that is question number 20. Okay, the speed of a boat in still water is x kilometer per hour. Speed of boat is x kilometer per hour. Okay, and the speed of stream of water is given 3 kilometer per hour. Okay, now write down the speed of boat upstream. So upstream speed will be obviously x minus 3, because of moving upstream means moving in the opposite direction of water, so you will take the difference. Okay, therefore upstream speed of boat will be x minus 3 kilometer per hour, and downstream speed will be x plus 3 kilometer per hour. Okay, now if the boat goes 15 kilometer upstream and 22, okay, now distances covered upstream and downstream are given. So distance covered upstream, that is 15 kilometer, and distance covered downstream, that is 22 kilometers. Okay, and total time taken is 5 hours. Total time taken to cover upstream and downstream distance together is 5 hours. Okay, so now we can make the expressions for time, and we will add the two times such that the total time taken is 5. Obviously, distance upon speed again. So for upstream, 15 upon x minus 3 plus 22 upon x plus 3 will give you 5. So 15 upon x minus 3 plus 22 upon x plus 3, total time taken is 5 hours. Now we will simplify this expression and solve it to find the value of x. Okay, therefore 15 into x plus 3 plus 22 into x minus 3 into x minus 3 into x plus 3 is equals to 5. Therefore 15x plus 45 plus 22x minus 66 upon x square minus 9 is equal to 5. 15 plus 22, 27, 37x. Okay, 45, 55, 65 plus 2, so minus 22. Okay, plus 1, sorry, 21 upon x square minus 9 is equal to 5. Okay, therefore 37x minus 21 is equal to 5x square minus 45. Therefore minus 5x square plus 37x minus 21 plus 45 is equal to 0. Therefore minus 5x square plus 37x minus okay 21 42, so 24, yes or no? Plus 24 is equal to 0. Taking minus 1 common, we have 5x square minus 37 minus 24 is equal to 0. Now 24 5s or, and here 5 1s are. Okay, difference must be 37. So 43s are. Okay, therefore 5x square minus 40x plus 3x minus 24 is equal to 0. Therefore 5x common, x minus 8 plus 3 common, x minus 8 equals 0. Therefore x minus 8 into 5x plus 3 equals 0. Therefore x minus 8 equals 0, or 5x plus 3 equals 0, and therefore x is equal to 8. Therefore x is equal to 8, and neglecting x is equals to minus 3 upon 5. So we have got the value of x. Okay, now what we have to find? Yes, we have to evaluate x only. So this is the final answer. Okay, so we have completed question number 20. Okay, now let us solve the next question, that is question number 21. Okay, question number 21. A booster pump can be used for filling as well as for emptying a tank. Capacity of the tank is, okay, you are given the capacity of tank. Capacity of tank is 2400 cubic meters. Okay, now emptying capacity is given. Emptying capacity is 10 cubic meter. Okay, the comparison between the two capacities is given. Emptying capacity is 10 cubic meter per minute higher than the filling capacity. So what we will do over here, we will first consider the filling capacity to be x cubic meter per minute. Yes or no? So let filling capacity be x cubic meter per minute. Okay, and therefore emptying capacity will be x plus 10 cubic meter per minute, because it is given that emptying capacity is 10 cubic meter per minute higher. Yes or no? Okay, now 8 minutes lesser to empty. Okay, obviously since the emptying speed is higher, so time taken to empty the tank will be less, and that difference is, time difference is given to be 8 minutes. So you are given over here the time difference, that is 8 minutes. Okay, so now we can write the time. Obviously capacity divided by the per minute capacity, total capacity divided by the per minute capacity, okay, will give you the time. So filling takes more time, so first we should write that 2400 upon x minus 2400 upon x plus 10 is equals to 8. Now let us simplify. Okay, here you can do one thing. We can reduce first this 8. How? So you can take 8 common. So 300 upon x, we can write in this way. Okay, minus 8 from both the terms we can take common. So 300 upon x plus 10. Here in this way you can write. So that first we will reduce this 8 on both the sides. 8 ones are 8. Yes or no? This 8 will put in denominator, so it will get cancelled. Okay, now you can simplify. 300 into x plus 10 minus 300x upon x into x plus 10. On the right hand side we have 1. So 300x plus 3000 minus 300x upon x square plus 10x is equal to 1. 300 plus and minus will get cancelled, therefore 3000 is equal to x square plus 10x, and therefore minus x square minus 10x plus 3000 is equal to 0. Now you can take minus 1 common so that the equation will be x square plus 10x minus 3000. Okay, and therefore x square plus 10x minus 3000. Okay, now difference we want. Okay, 12. Difference must be 10. Yes or no? So 60 50s are. Yes or no? 60 50s are. And therefore x square plus 60x minus 50x minus 3000 is equal to 0. Take x common so that x plus 60 minus 50 common, x plus 60 is equal to 0. Therefore x minus 50 into x plus 60 equals 0. Okay, therefore x minus 50 is equal to 0 or x plus 60 is equal to 0. Therefore x is equal to 50. Okay, neglecting x is equal to minus 60, and we have to find filling capacity of the pump, so that is 50. Yes or no? And therefore filling capacity is 50 cubic meter per minute. Clear? Okay, so we have completed question number 21. Now let us solve question number 22. Okay, the hypotenuse of a right triangle is 20 meters. Hypotenuse of a right triangle is 20 meters. Difference between the lengths of the other sides is 4. Difference between lengths of other sides is 4 meter. Find the other sides. It's quite simple. Let the smaller side be x. Okay. Let the smaller side be x meter, and therefore the bigger side will obviously x plus 4 meter. Okay, now we have 3 sides. The smaller one is x, the next one is x plus 4, and 20 hypotenuse is already given, so we can use over here the Pythagoras theorem. Yes or no? To form a quadratic equation, and therefore we can write x square plus x plus 4 the whole square is equal to 20 square. Therefore x square plus x square plus 8x plus 16 is equal to 400. Therefore 2x square plus 8x plus 16 minus 400. Therefore 2x square plus 8x minus 384. Therefore x square plus 4x minus 192. Okay, now find two factors of 192 such that the difference is 4. So 6. Yes or no? 2 2 the 4, 2 the 8. Okay. 2 2 2 2 2 3. Okay. Now 12 4 the. Yes or no? 12 8 the. No no no. 3 192. 2 to the 4 to the 8. Okay, one more 2 will come over here. 2 to the 4 to the 8 to the 16 to the 32, 32 to the 64, and 64 3 the, yes, 192. Now let us find out the pair. 3 to the 6, 16 12 the, yes or no? 16 12 the 160 plus 32, yes. So 16 12 the will do. Okay, therefore x square plus 16x minus 12x minus 192 is equal to 0. Therefore x into x plus 16 minus 12 into x plus 16. Therefore x minus 12 into x plus 16. Therefore x is equal to 12. Neglecting x is equal to minus 16. Okay, and therefore the other side is x plus 4, 12 plus 4, 16 meter, and therefore the two sides are 12 meter, 16 meter, and third side is already given. Clear? Okay, so we have completed question number 22. I hope you have understood very well all these questions we have solved today. For any queries you can ask me. Okay, further questions we will solve in the next class. By that time, take care. Thank you very much.